Hello, my dearest. I was just drinking my tea and a thought came to me. The emotion you're feeling right now isn't your enemy. It might actually be the most honest message your mind and your body are trying to communicate. The real question isn't, how can I get rid of it? The question is, do we know how to listen? Emotions contain powerful information that once is decoded, once you understand what they are trying to communicate, they have a profound way to drive you to understand yourself in a completely different way. Let me explain. Alright, let's see if you guess. Let's start with emotion that we spend our lives chasing. Anybody? What comes to your mind when I mention this word? Happiness. What for you happiness represents? I give you a minute. Then I drink my tea. May I ask you, does any of these concepts appear in your mind or are related to what appears in your mind regarding happiness? And I wouldn't blame you. It's normal to believe that happiness is inside of one of these or with all of them. That's why we spend our life chasing happiness or trying to be happy or, all that propaganda that we are consuming every day. But the reality is, and I don't say this, you can pay attention, there is many people in the world that even though they don't have none of these things, they are actually quite happy. And there are others who have them all. And they are not the happiest people. So how is that? I've come to see happiness not as something measured by how intensely you express it, but by how deeply you experience peace within yourself. Excitement can be loud, pleasure can be loud, euphoria can be loud, but happiness is quieter. It's not the emotion that makes you jump, it's more the emotion that lets you breathe. And I don't think happiness needs to prove itself. I mean, excitement wants to be celebrated, euphoria overflows. Happiness, true happiness, doesn't need an audience. Sometimes feels like sitting alone after the hottest season of your life, taking a deep breath, and say, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. To me, that feels much closer to happiness. I want you to do something for me. Think of a moment of your life that for you represents genuine happiness, where you simply felt happy. Any moment. Okay. Have you noticed something about that moment? Probably you noticed many things about the moment, but I want you to focus on one particular feeling, and I might think we all will agree on that one, regardless. But you were living it. You weren't trying to change anything. Anything. Yes or no? Reality didn't need correcting. For a little while, you weren't negotiating with life. You were simply experiencing it. And I think that's one of the most beautiful things of genuine happiness. When we're truly experiencing it, our need to control what is happening is quieter. We stopped trying to make the moment different. We simply allowed ourselves to be present with it. Acceptance versus resignation. I think this is an important mention to do because acceptance is often misunderstood. So put it like that. Resignation says something like, there is nothing I can do. Acceptance says, this is where I am. I'm here. And from here, I choose my next step. They are completely different. One gives away your power, the other one begins with reality and move forward from there. So when I talk about surrender, I'm not talking about giving up. To me, and I'm gonna read it for you because I write something beautiful. Surrender is letting go of the illusion that I can control everything outside of me and choosing instead to put my energy into the one place where change is always possible, myself. And what's fascinating is that your body understands this before your conscious mind does. Safety. Notice what happens when you feel safe. Your breath slows, your shoulders drop, soften, your jaw relaxes, face becomes softer, your body basically no longer feels the need to prepare for danger. And neuroscience helps us to understand why. When you are choosing reality and you are acknowledging what is happening, and then you start making decisions, instead of blaming yourself or putting yourself into the victim mentality of, what is this happening to me? There's nothing I can do. Our nervous system can only regulate when it no longer perceives constant threat. Many times that threat isn't actually outside of us. The event isn't always the threat, sometimes our interpretation is. That's why happiness feels so peaceful. Because for a little while, your mind stops arguing with reality. And when that happens, your body feels finally safe enough. This is my favorite moment of all this video because before was just like, the introduction. But now, this is the inside where I want you to focus because it will help you a lot with anything you are planning to do or you are doing, or if you haven't put the work into do something or you just need this boost, this might help. Happiness is emotional fuel. We usually think happiness is the reward for achieving something. I think that's only half of the story. Happiness is also one of the greatest resources we have for building our future, mama. This, I think, is brilliant. When you are happy, your mind expands. Ideas come easier. You become more creative, you trust yourself more, you see possibilities instead of threats. So don't waste those moments. Use them. Journal, reflect, plan, create, strengthen your confidence. Design tomorrow. This is where your message become practical. Which takes me to the next part of this video. Do not assume tomorrow's emotional state will be the same as today's. Probably it won't. And here is when we say happiness shouldn't make you promise yourself a completely different life by tomorrow. It should help you make one promise that you are almost certain you can keep. So a bit of chit chat. Let's say one day I just had all the energy to wake up at 4 a.m. meditate, breakfast, exercise, coming back home, get ready, full on everything. Feel joyous, finish on time, catch up with a friend in the afternoon, have a wonderful night, but plus coming back home, 9:30 to 10, going to sleep and falling asleep straight away. That was like, oh my, before going to sleep, I will be saying to myself, tomorrow we will do this. Then tomorrow happens. That didn't happen. My emotions fluctuate. Other women can understand this. And for the one who doesn't know, you should understand how your cycle works because actually there can be a big insight of why some days you're more productive and others not, but that's another big. So I used to make that mistake. I felt amazing one day and I create the perfect plan for tomorrow based on my emotional state on that particular day. Then I start blaming myself and judging myself. Oh, why you're so lazy? Why you're not doing this? You did it yesterday. You can do it today. It took me a while to understand how my body works, feminine, like woman's body works. You can be productive more days than others according to your cycle. And well, yeah, I don't know if you know because I didn't know this, and that's why I used to judge myself so many times. What I'm trying to say is the problem isn't the plans you are making for yourself tomorrow. The problem is if you're making decisions from an emotional state of euphoria. Let's say, and this applies for everyone. And for the dudes, hey, you too. Okay, it's not just us. But you're super happy to producing, doing that, everything, you go, and then next morning you wake up and something happened. I don't know, your girlfriend broke up with you, and then you're dropped. You don't want to do anything, or you just feel miserable with your life. That happens, and it's not that your plan is not working or you are out of place with what you're promising yourself. It's just that you need to listen to your body, what your body wants. Maybe that day your body just wants grief. Maybe that day your body just wants rest. Let's say you have a very busy week at work. I'm talking about everybody. That day when you promise yourself to be extremely productive, creating whatever you are good at creating, you cannot just make it, and then you start feeling that you are not capable enough to achieving your dreams or whatever. And the worst thing is obviously if you go into Instagram and you see people is like showing how wonderful their lives are, and then you start feeling like things like that. So the universal principle here is our emotional state changes, so our plans needs enough flexibility to survive those changes. I love that. And honestly, it helps me a lot. So, what is happiness? Again, I might say what is not. It's not excitement, it's not pleasure, it's not constant laughter, not perfection. It's the emotional state that reminds us life is okay. It's okay. That we are okay. If you are watching this video, I might say you are in a very fortunate position more than many people. So it's okay. And from this place, we continue growing. Because happiness doesn't just feel good. It gives us the power to build what comes next. I'll see you in the next video.